Welcome to a new episode of Book Summary of the book Limitless by Jim Kwik. Upgrade your brain, learn anything faster, and unlock your exceptional life. Imagine a little boy who loved learning but struggled in school. One day, he suffered a brain injury that made reading and remembering things very hard. His teachers even called him the boy with the broken brain. That boy was Jim Kwik. But instead of giving up, Jim spent years studying how the brain actually works, how to learn, remember, and think better. And today, he is one of the world's top brain coaches, training CEOs, athletes, and even Hollywood actors on how to unleash their mind's true potential. His book, Limitless, is like a manual for your brain, showing you how to break free from your limits and learn anything faster. Let's discuss the book chapter wise. Chapter number 1, Free Your Mind. Jim begins with one powerful truth. The biggest limits are not in the world, they are in your mind. He says there are three kinds of limits that holds us back: mindset, motivation, and methods. These are like the three aims of becoming limitless. Mindset is what you believe is possible. Motivation is your drive to take action. Methods are the techniques you use to learn. He explains that even one of these is missing, you stay stuck. Chapter 2, The Limitless Model. Jim gives us a simple model, the Limitless Model, shaped like a triangle. Each corner represents one of the three M's: mindset, motivation, and methods. If you strengthen all three, you become unstoppable. He gives examples of people who break limits daily, from entrepreneurs to students who once struggled. It is not that they are smarter, they have simply learned how to use their brains effectively. Chapter 3, Mindset, the Power of Belief. In this chapter, Jim dives deep into beliefs, the invisible rules we tell ourselves. He says, if you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. That means if you keep saying, I am bad at remembering names, your brain believes it and stops trying. Jim encourages us to build a growth mindset, to see failures as feedback, not as proof that we can't. He shares the story of his own journey, how he rewired his brain through curiosity and consistency. Chapter number 4, Motivation, the Energy of Action. We all want motivation, right? But Jim says motivation is not something you find, it is something you create. He introduces the 3M formula of motivation: purpose, energy, small steps. Purpose: why do you want to do this? Find a reason that excites you. Energy: take care of your body, sleep well, eat right, move often, Small steps. Start tiny. Momentum builds motivation. He tells us that motivation fades when we do not have clarity. If your why is strong, you will find the how. Chapter 5. Methods. Learn how to learn. Here comes the fun part. Methods. Jim says most of us were never taught how to learn. He calls traditional schooling a memory test, not an education. Here are few of his powerful techniques. FAST, FAST, learning method. F for forget, A for active, S for state, T for teach. F forget. Empty your mind of distractions. A for active. Be curious. Take notes. Ask questions. S for state. Learn in a positive mood. Emotion creates memory. T for teach. If you teach it, you learn it twice. Chapter 6. Focus. Master your attention. In today's world, our biggest problem is not information, it is distraction. Jim calls our phones weapons of mass distraction. He gives simple tricks to boost focus. Start your day without your phone for the first hour. Practice mindfulness or deep breathing. Use the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes focus, 5 minutes break. He reminds us what you focus on grows. Chapter 7. Memory. The superpower within. Jim says memory is not something you are born with. It is a skill you can train. He teaches visual memory and association techniques like linking names to images or stories. For example, if you meet someone named Rose, imagine a rose on their head. You will never forget it. He also explains the memory palace, a fun mental technique to store information by linking it to familiar places. Chapter 8. Speed reading. Read more, learn more. Jim challenges one of our biggest myths that reading fast means missing meaning. In truth, your brain is capable of reading much faster when trained properly. He teaches simple habits. Use your finger or a pen as a visual guide while reading. Stop sub-vocalizing, that inner voice that reads every word aloud. Read with intention. Know what you want before you begin. Chapter 9. Thinking, the art of problem solving. Jim says real intelligence is not about knowing facts. It is about thinking clearly and creatively. He teaches the 6 thinking hats method and mind mapping for organizing ideas visually. He reminds us to ask better questions because the quality of your life depends on the quality of your questions. Chapter 10. Collaboration. Learn with others. Jim believes learning is a team sport. When you share what you learn, you strengthen your understanding and inspire others. He encourages joining book clubs, mastermind groups, or even teaching friends because teaching locks in learning. Chapter 11. Becoming limitless. In the final chapter, Jim ties it all together. He says, being limitless is not about being perfect, it is about progressing beyond yesterday's you. He reminds us that the human brain is the most powerful technology in the world and you are its user. No one gave us a manual until now. This book is for those who wants to grow. Students, professionals, entrepreneurs, dreamers. If you have ever felt stuck, distracted or unmotivated, this book gives you tools to reboot your mind. So, what does being limitless really mean? It is not about being the best in the world. It is about being the best for the world. Your brain is a miracle. It just needs the right keys. And every page of the book is one of those keys. Remember what Jim Kwik says. Do not be limited by your history. Be guided by your vision. So, go out there, learn faster, focus deeper and dream bigger because you, my friend, are truly limitless. Now let's discuss few takeaways from this book. Takeaway number 1. To change your life, you must first change your beliefs. Ask yourself, what if I can? Takeaway number 2. Your potential expands when you align what you believe, what you want, and what you do. Takeaway number 3. Do not say, I cannot. Instead, say, I cannot yet. That one word yet opens the door to growth. Takeaway number 4. You do not need to be motivated to start. Start and you will become motivated. Takeaway number 5. Do not just read to finish. Read to remember and use. Takeaway number 6. Train your attention because your attention is your life. Takeaway number 7. You do not have a bad memory. You just need better strategies. Takeaway number 8. Do not just read more books. Read them better. Takeaway number 9. Be curious. Think for yourself. Do not just consume information. Create from it. Takeaway number 10. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, learn together. Takeaway number 11. You are not your past. You are the possibilities of your future. So that was all in this video. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon in next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.